Welcome to this week's edition of TigerTalk. My name is Will Kollmeyer. I'm the Vice President of Marketing and Community Relations at one of the elite community colleges in the entire country, Northeast Mississippi Community College. The spring semester is officially in the books. Not too late, though, to sign up for summer school classes. Our first term begins on June 1st. Summer school classes will be online completely this summer at Northeast Mississippi Community College. Not a problem, though. You're dealing with the #1 higher ed institution in the entire state of Mississippi when it comes to online education. That includes universities, colleges. We're #2 overall in the entire country among all community colleges. This week, we continue our COVID-19 special editions of Tiger Talk, a weekly update with our President, Dr. Ricky Ford. And as always, Dr. Ford, we appreciate your time.
Good morning, and thank you, Will, for giving me an opportunity to update everyone as far as our COVID-related activities and the things that we've got going on here. I would like to say that the coronavirus has certainly changed the schedule and changed the way that we operate here at Northeast, and not only here at Northeast, but it's changed the way that the world is doing business and will continue to do business. So the results of the COVID-19 will certainly be around for a long time. And we must prepare for that, and we must be prepared to meet any obstacles that pop up and deal with them. I do want to say we can look at this in various ways. We can look at it as woe is me, or we can say this is a great opportunity for us to grow and to learn. And I would encourage everyone to continue to look for opportunities to grow and make themselves a better employee, a better educator, a better instructor in many, many ways. It's obviously we're going to have to continue using technology. We're going to have to continue with the online instruction for a long, long period of time. And I think we're prepared for that here at Northeast. And again, I cannot say how much and how appreciative I am of the employees and of the faculty that we have here at Northeast. We have grown from this. We have instructors who have embellished this and said, look, we're going to have to do this. This is a new way of learning. And we're going to make this work, and I am so appreciative of that. And it just shows where you are as an instructor and how you want to continue to improve and get better and better and better and better. I do want to remind everyone that we really need to make sure that during this process and during the time and the times ahead, that our students, we need to be cognizant of the fact that they are experiencing difficulties. With the lack of Wi-Fi out in certain areas, we've got to make sure that we accommodate those students and go above and beyond the call of duty to make sure that they're okay. Will there be students who will take advantage of it? Obviously, there are going to be students that are going to take advantage of it and probably present some false information and things like that, but we've got to research that and determine if they are truthful or not, and then try to help them. Just like there are going to be employees that are going to take advantage of not coming to work, and they're going to indicate that they can't come to work because they're afraid to and things like that. But your good employees, your better employees are going to say, what can I do? What can I do to help? I'll do whatever I can to do. And then it's my responsibility as the president and as your leaders to provide a safe environment in order for you to do that. A lot of things, without being repetitious of the things that I've shared with you previously, going forward from here, Summer 1, Summer 2, obviously, as you already know, will be fully online with our summer school. There will be some face-to-face that we're going to have to with our career tech and our health sciences and our science labs, and we will accommodate those students and accommodate those classes with all the guidelines that we have in place. What we are looking forward is to some resemblance of reopening the campus. We cannot stay closed forever. we must move forward and create opportunities and create ways to continue business. So we're planning on doing that. May the 18th, we will be opening up our campus with 50% of our employees. However, I have requested here that our facilities and maintenance people will come in full force on May the 18th and still practice distancing to make sure that they don't spread the disease. So our campus must be maintained, and there are areas around campus that are showing neglect at this point in time. So we're got to maintain the campus. In saying that, we also in the process of planning to reopen the campus. There are so many things that have got to take place before we're fully reopened. Like I said, we're bringing in 50% of our employees on May the 18th. We're working Monday through Friday from 8 till 12. We will continue this schedule with only 50% of the employees in each office on a rotating basis. July 1, we plan on being completely open with 100% employees and 100% time-wise. So that's what we're planning for. But during this next 6 weeks, we have a tremendous amount of work to do in order to prepare the campus for opening. We must disinfect the entire campus. We must clean the entire campus. We must put signage up that indicates the distancing that is required, which is the 6-foot distancing. We must get the cafeteria ready to go for not July, but in August when we start back to school. So there's a lot of work to do there. The schedule will probably be altered a little bit in order to maintain the proper number of people in the cafeteria. Currently, we're planning to have our in-service. Keep in mind, this is all tentative. It could change. If the governor brings out or the health department brings out new guidelines, we will certainly adhere to those guidelines. But currently we have plans in place to open back up on July 1 fully. We are actually looking at having an in-service on July the 27th and 28th. We would meet in the gymnasium for a very short period of time for basic and important issues and things that we must present to everybody as a group, maintaining the distancing that is required. We can do that in Bonner Arnold Coliseum, and then we'll break out into smaller groups with your divisions for a continuation of in-service, and also to promote and do some professional development with our QEP and moving forward with that on the subject of advising. So we're looking for that. We're also looking for an early start to the semester. And again, this is just tentative, keep in mind. So, don't go in and say, well, we're definitely going to do this. I don't know yet, but we're really 90% sure that this is the schedule that we're going to have with this. Starting on August the 3rd for our fall semester to start. We will be face-to-face with our classes. There will be social distancing signage up that will allow students to make sure that they maintain the proper distance. Students will have an opportunity not only to take the face-to-face classes, but also take the hybrid classes that we have, which is a combination of face-to-face and online. Students will also have the opportunity to be fully online if they so choose. So we're going to have a lot of different opportunities and choices that the students can make. They can be here face-to-face, they can be fully online, they can be like hybrid classes, partly online. So there will be something that would satisfy everyone that has concerns about the transmission of the COVID-19 virus. So we're planning on that, and then planning an early semester ending, which would be prior to Thanksgiving holidays, the week before Thanksgiving holidays. We can get the number of hours required for instruction in by then. If there's a spike in the virus, COVID-19 virus, by November, December, which I anticipate that's probably when it's going to happen, we would not be here. It's difficult to ask our students and our faculty to transition from a face-to-face to an online situation abruptly in the middle of the semester. So we're going to try to get the semester in, then possibly look at a late start in January or the 1st of February for our second semester, and end somewhere around the middle of middle of May. So there wouldn't be a drastic difference in the amount of time that we actually ask our employees faculty to be here. So we're looking at the middle of May, the third week in May, as far as finishing up the second semester. Now, these are tentative plans. We feel confident that this is a good plan to have moving forward. And if all else fails, then we have the capability of going fully online with everything that we have here. There are some positive things about our enrollment. Currently, our summer school enrollment is doubled from last year. We're approaching the 900 mark in summer school enrollment. We're up about 300 to 400 students in comparison to last year at this time for the fall semester. So I think people are looking at what Northeast has to offer. And we're looking at the instruction and the quality faculty and the quality delivery system and the devices that we have in place. And they are all students and prospective students and parents and the communities surrounding in all the North Mississippi are seeing that the things that we're providing are top-notch, and they can get a top-notch education by attending Northeast. So I think that, along with the reputation that we've already had prior to this, and everyone is comfortable about attending Northeast and making sure that they get what they need without any health concerns whatsoever. One questions that I'm having now are concerning the fitness center. We do plan on opening the fitness center, but there are a lot of guidelines and a lot of things that we must have in place before that. We've got to have the spacing. We've got to have the distancing there within the equipment. We've got to check people when they come in to make sure they're not positive, or make sure they don't have a temperature. There's a lot of things, and cleaning and hiring additional personnel in order to keep it clean and keep it disinfected. So we've got to get all those things in place before we actually open that facility up. But we're looking forward to getting back to some type of normalcy as soon as we possibly can. We are still dealing with our state budget and also the expenses that we are incurring within this COVID-related situation that we're in now. So I would encourage all of you to remain positive. We're going to get through this thing, and we're going to get through it together by supporting each other and by helping each other and making sure that we provide safe conditions for our employees and for our students. So we're going to continue to do that. And as I said, we look at this as an opportunity to grow and become better educators moving forward. So again, thank you all for your commitment to this unprecedented time in history. And thank you so much for your commitment to our students and the educational process. And if I can ever be of assistance, please let me know. If you have ideas, let me know. And as always, go Tigers.
Go Tigers is absolutely right. Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Ford. We appreciate your leadership here at Northeast. Another great way to stay up to date with everything going on here at the college is head to our website at NEMCC.edu. We provide COVID-19 updates. We've got summer school registration information, how to sign up. Once again, summer term 1 begins on June 1st. Also, don't forget to stay up to date with us by following us on our social media accounts. That's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That'll do it for this week's show. Special thanks to Michael Miller. We appreciate everything he does each week to get us on the air. So for our president, Dr. Ricky Ford, I'm Will Kollmeyer saying thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you next week right here on Tiger Talk.